This segment is sponsored by Legacy Retirement Group.
Did you know 10,000 baby boomers retire each and every day, which means you could be close to that coveted retirement date. But what do you do with that 401k or pension? If you work at Honda in particular, or maybe really any of those other great companies here in town. Back with us this morning, Greg and Kristen Taylor, AKA Legacy Retirement Group. You've heard them on the radio on WTVN, of course. They've been on my show, and they're with us each and every other week now to talk to us about some of the things you need to know for sure. If you're talking 401k or pension or other questions, they're the ones to go to. Before we get into all these big topics, life hacks.
Yes.
You have one?
So pulled pork or pulled chicken, I make all kinds of dishes with those. The easiest way to shred them is to put the chicken in your KitchenAid mixer with the whisk, turn it on medium, it shreds it within seconds.
That's after it's cooked, right?
Yeah, after it's cooked. Yeah, after it's cooked. Good point.
I've never tried that.
Yep.
Good for you. Does it get all over you?
No.
Oh, good.
Shreds it
all
up,
right.
then you just put it on a sandwich.
Okay, see, you learn all kinds of things from these two.
It's only when I eat it that it gets all over me.
That's true, too.
Aren't you pensions?
We need a hack for your stains. All right, let's talk about this because there's a lot of concern right now. You may be watching and thinking, what do I do with my pension at this point in time? Greg, what kind of questions are you getting?
Well, big questions, especially for the people from Honda right now, because they have to make a decision. Are they going to take the lump sum if they're getting close to retirement or not? Because after March 1st, what happens is they recalculate the lump sum pension amounts, which will reduce that by about 8.5%.
Wow.
So the question is, do I take the monthly annuity from my company or do I take the lump sum? And it's not just a simple answer.
No,
And there's many companies that deal with those questions. And, you know, some companies are big. Honda's a big company. Nationwide's another big one that I know we've had an influx of calls from. But there are others throughout the city and surrounding areas that have these options that they really don't get educated on.
Right.
And we have general knowledge. Of course, we don't work for the companies or are endorsed by the companies, but we have general knowledge that is helpful when making decisions. And also calculating the numbers, because when it comes down to it, that's how you find your answer.
And is that mostly due to age and where you are at that stage, closer to retirement or in retirement or wherever you are?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we just had someone come in 2 weeks ago. They were going to wait till August to retire. That was really when they wanted to retire. But when they started calculating the lump sum, they're like, you know, it doesn't make sense to wait till August now. They went ahead and retired. Now, for the Honda people, they have to have their paperwork in by February 5th, so that's coming up really fast. Yes.
You better know.
So they have to make their decision by then and then retire by March 1st.
This is all the more reason that we need to offer people a chance to have a review right now, correct?
Absolutely.
So that's what you want to offer?
Yes, and along with the review, I want to send out a complimentary copy of an article that I wrote in CNN Money, the 7 common mistakes of pension and 401k owners.
Oh boy, that would be good to have.
Yeah.
So for all of you out there right now, don't forget, Greg and Kristen Taylor have an offer for you. If you want to prepare that 401k, that pension for retirement now, be the first 5 callers. The number's on your screen right there, and they would be happy to take care of you. Legacy Retirement Group can be found at legacyretirementgroup.com or that number, 614-336-7660. And Greg will work on that stain for you real soon.